so much retreat on it. Good. The phone in a home rings, and little Johnny answers the phone, whispering, "Hello." And the person on the other side, "Hello, is your mom home?" And he says, "Yes." "Can I talk to her?" And he says, "No." And he says, "Why not?" And little Johnny says, "She's busy." And then the other side of the phone says, "Can I talk to is your dad home?" And Johnny says, "Yes." "Can I talk to him?" And he says, "No." Why? Because he says he's busy. And the voice other side says, "Is there anyone else in your home?" And Johnny says, "Yes, my little sister." And he says, "No, I mean not children, but any adult at your home." And Johnny says, "Yes, we have some policemen here." And he was like, "Can I talk to one of them?" And he's like, "No, they are busy too." And he's like, "Okay, is there anyone else at your home and I can talk to?" And Johnny says, "Yes, we have the firemen here, the firemen here." And he was like, "Okay, can I talk to one of the firemen?" And Johnny says, "No, they are busy too." And the man on the other side was like, "Good heavens, what's happening there? Your mom is busy, your dad is busy, the policemen are busy, and the firemen are busy. What they all doing there?" And Johnny was like, "Hush, don't shout. They're all searching for me." The gospel is about God searching for his lost children. God searching for his lost children. The greatest spiritual truth is that the God of Bible is searching for you and for me. It's not we who are searching for God. It's the opposite. It's God, because he is in love, and his love is unconditional. Out of his mercy and love, every time we go away, every time we are lost, he is searching for you. Yes, you might say, "No, I have searched for God." Yes, you're right about that. But compared to God's search for you, our search is purely nothing. And so all these beautiful classical parables of Jesus Christ in the Gospel of Luke chapter 15 are about God searching the lost. I want to take you to the practical aspect of the gospel, and I want you to think with me and see, how does it make any sense at all in the first place. The first parable is about the lost sheep. And Jesus says, remember, Jesus is talking to the Pharisees and the scribes, the so-called self-righteous, the so-called good people on earth who are complaining against Jesus, for he was mingling, for he was associating himself with sinners, the tax collectors, the so-called bad people in the society. So it is to them he is responding this parable. And so the first parable is about the lost sheep. Now Jesus says, "What man among you, having 100 sheep, losing one, would not leave the 99 and go after the one lost?" The implied answer is no man. No man. No man would, in his right frame of mind, would leave the 99 unattended, exposing it to danger and attack, and go after that bad one, the lost one. No one would take the risk of leaving behind those 99 good ones and going after this bad one. And what guarantee is there that when he comes back, these 99 would be in place? What guarantee is there that these 99 would not go away? And so a good shepherd, let's be honest, church, let's be honest, a good shepherd would choose to ignore the one bad and be with the 99. And this is a bad shepherding. Who would do that? No one but God. God would do that. God would go after the one lost one. Think about a parent. Think about a parent having 6 children, and one of them is bad. Would that parent abandon that child? If they're a good parent, of course, right? Would they abandon that child? Of course not. Of course not. If anything, they would pay more attention, more love to that child, because they want to save that child. They don't want that child to be lost. Now in the parable, when he finds the lost sheep and he puts on the shoulder and comes home and he throws a party. Now, this is crazy. Crazy, yes. That's precisely the point is, God is crazy in love with you and me. He's mad. Don't stop there, okay? He's mad in love with you and me. And so he would do the irrational. He would do the unthinkable. Go to the extent of leaving the 99 and go after the lost one. God is searching because He loves. He loves. He is crazily in love with you. And so He would come searching after you. And the woman, having 10 coins and lost 1 coin, she searches the house diligently, literally turning the house upside down. For what? For a coin that's almost worth nothing. Think about a coin worth just a penny, a nickel. Would you turn your house upside down for that penny? You would not. If it's $100 bill, yes, maybe, right? But it's not worth. It's worth turning your house upside down for that nickel. For the penny, it means nothing. And think about this. She does even crazier thing when she finds it. When she finds it, she calls what? Her family and friends and says, "Come, let us celebrate." And they ask, "What is the occasion?" And she says, "I have found a penny." You are out of your mind. They would say, seriously, you're crazy. Precisely the point is, church, yes, God is crazy in love with you. God is mad in love with you, that He would go and do the irrational thing, an unthinkable thing, and come to this most beautiful in the love story of a father. You can't get any better story than this. The story of the prodigal son. Well, I would want to call not the prodigal son, I would name it the story of the love of the father. The son in the story, the younger son in the story, completely disrespects his dad. He grievously insults him by asking for the portion of the property that belongs to him, because in Jesus' time, no property is divided until the father is dead. And so he was literally saying on the face of the father, I don't care you live. I wish. He was literally saying that, church. You have to understand the meaning of it. He was saying on the face of the father, I wish you were dead to me. What father here, what mother here want to hear that from your son, from your children? And this father graciously divides the property and gives him, and he takes it and takes off, goes away to a far land and dissipates and spends all that money in a bad living. Luckily for him, he comes to his senses and comes home. Meanwhile, the father who has lost the son is waiting and searching, hoping that one day this beloved son of his would return. And on that day, when he caught sight of him, when he saw him coming from far, he simply throws all the social convention away. He literally runs and hugs and embraces and doesn't even allow the son to talk. He throws a party. Think about this church. This is a bad fathering. Because in Jesus' time, even today, no elder go to the younger ones. It's always the younger who comes to the elder. And this guy, a bad guy, literally said, you are dead, go away from me. And now the father is going, just running to him and hugging him, embracing him. He's not even allowing him to say the bad, ask for forgiveness. And on the top of it, he throws a party. What father would do that? At the very least, you would expect the father to punish, to give some punishment to the child. At the very least, you would expect the father to accept him grudgingly. But he celebrates. Yes, he's crazy. A God is crazy in love with you, with me. And so he will do the irrational thing. He will do the unthinkable. So what is at the center of all these parables? It's God who is searching. And when he finds it, no matter how bad the one was, no matter how far one had gone, no matter how long one was lost, the moment he finds it, there is joy, church. There is joy. And Father celebrates. Now these three parables and three images in the parable, the sheep and the coin and the son, tell us something about being lost. They present to us three different ways of being lost. Three different ways of being lost. Let me quickly go over this. Let me start with the first one, not the first, the second one. Second one, coin. The coin is lost. The coin is an inanimate thing. It's not a living thing. It doesn't have life in it. It can't feel. It can't sense. It doesn't even have a knowledge. So the coin does not even know, church. The coin does not even know it's lost. It's lost. And so there are some that they are lost and they don't even know that they are lost. For whatever reason, it's possible that they have been doing the same bad thing over and over and over and over again. That has become a new normal. And they're lost. And they're literally lost. And they don't know they're lost. Is there hope for them? Yes. As long as we have a God who loves us, even to those who do not know they are lost, there is hope, because He searches, and He will find you. He will find you. There's hope even for that. The sheep. Yes, the sheep is an animate thing. It's a living thing. It has life. It has feelings. It has senses. It has also little knowledge. So the sheep knows it is lost. The sheep knows it is lost. But the sheep wants to come out of it, but cannot come out of it, and cries for help. Please help me, I'm lost, man, help me, I'm lost. And so there are some who are lost, and they know they are lost, but they want to come out of it. They cannot come out of it. They ask, crying for help. Maybe they're addicted. Any form of addiction. Now you know you are in trouble. You know you have bad choices. You know you have messed up your life, and you want to come out of it, but you can't. You're trying hard, and so what do? You're crying for help. Help me. Is there a hope for them? Yes, church. Yes. Your hope. God is searching that one crying for help. He will find you. He will find you. And the Son is the most complicated being. Complex, because the Son makes a rational, a deliberate choice. A deliberate choice to go against Father's will. He simply ignores Father's will and simply knowingly goes against Him. Now he goes far away from Him for whatever reason. Maybe he felt nothing is happening in the Father's house. It's been lot of restrictions, and so he just disobeys the Father and makes a conscious decision to go away and searching for purpose, searching for meaning out in the world. He searches, and finally he comes to a conclusion. Yes, he comes to a conclusion that there is more joy in my Father's home. There's more joy in my Father's home, and he feels sorry for his rebellious behavior. He repents for his bad behavior, and he comes home. When he comes home, the Father in turn has been searching, and even before he says, I'm sorry, the Father receives him and welcomes him. He does not make him feel ashamed. It doesn't make him feel guilty. He just receives him. And so there are some like the prodigal son, have deliberately gone against God. Have simply made a choice to be away from Him for whatever reason, and searching for meaning and purpose and happiness and joy in the world. And maybe you have realized there is real joy, real happiness in my Father's home. Maybe you're like the prodigal son. I'll get up and go to my father and say, Father, I have sinned against you. Is there a hope for that person? Absolutely, church. Absolutely. The Father is waiting. The Father is waiting. So you are never gone too far that you can't come back. You are never too lost that God can't find you. You are never too bad that you can't seek for God's forgiveness. Church, God is in search of you. He is searching for you. Simply, you and me, let's allow God to find us. Let's allow Him to find us. You are never lost. Guess what? God is crazy in love with you. With you. And He would do any crazy stuff to get you back to Him. He is searching for you. Allow Him to find you. And when He finds you, church, I tell you this, when He finds you, church, there He is more happy than you are. And there is great joy. And I tell you this, there is no more joy in Father's house than anywhere else. There's more joy in Father's house than anywhere in the world. Never think you've gone too far. He's searching, and He will not give up. He will not give up until He finds you. Allow Him to find you, and you and Father will be happy forever. Amen.